With community ties and an eye on the future, Texas National is not your ordinary bank. Come find out what it means to bank locally in the heart of Tuscola with all the services of a big bank, but with that small town feel. At Texas National Bank, we take great pride in our customer service by providing both the technology you need and the service you deserve and expect. So next time you feel like your big corporate bank has outgrown you, look to Texas National, a true community bank.
At SICA Industrial Sales, our goal is to provide our customers with high-quality materials for an excellent price while providing one-of-a-kind customer service. Founded on Christian principles, we are an industrial supply company striving to meet the growing demand for a reliable service that provides industrial, pipeline, and safety equipment to the city of Abilene and the surrounding areas. Just off of South Treadway in Abilene, contact us online at sicasales.com or give us a call at 325-437-7452. That's SICA Industrial Sales. Roll Tribe.
In towns like ours, connection means more than just internet. It means showing up at schools, small businesses, and everywhere in between. Whether it's game day or just another Tuesday, we're proud to be a part of the team. From the field to the classroom, the office to your living room, Taylor Telecom is here to keep you connected. We're proud to support our hometown teams and the people behind them.
Kyle Paul Construction was founded on two basic principles you can count on: building truly unique homes and bringing your vision to life. A leading home builder of choice for Abilene and the greater Big Country area, Kyle Paul Construction builds homes, relationships, and partnerships that will, without a doubt, stand the test of time. Using only materials of the finest quality, our genuine craftsmanship and emphasis on architectural character have made many happy homes for our diverse clients and communities. So come create with us at Kyle Paul Construction.
At Borland Sobin and Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
Michael Beasley's team of New Leaf Landscaping offers.
When storms hit the Jim Ned Valley, they don't just hit buildings and roofs.
Payne and King Dentistry at 2381 South 32nd Street.
Since high school, I've worked towards my dream, building Tribe Automotive. Together, our team.
Like Bushland is, you guys are so strong. You do such a great job with this program. It's almost like, when the playoffs roll around for some teams, it's just this is bread and butter for you guys. You're so used to getting into the playoffs. Of course, you're in a 4-team district, so all of you guys automatically get in. So
With community ties and an eye on the future, Texas National is not your ordinary bank. Come find out what it means to bank locally in the heart of Tuscola with all the services of a big bank, but with that small town feel. At Texas National Bank, we take great pride in our customer service by providing both the technology you need and the service you deserve and expect. So next time you feel like your big corporate bank has outgrown you, look to Texas National, a true community bank.
At SICA Industrial Sales, our goal is to provide our customers with high-quality materials for an excellent price while providing one-of-a-kind customer service. Founded on Christian principles, we are an industrial supply company striving to meet the growing demand for a reliable service that provides industrial, pipeline, and safety equipment to the city of Abilene and the surrounding areas. Just off of South Treadway in Abilene, contact us online at sicasales.com or give us a call at 325-437-7452. That's SICA Industrial Sales. Roll Tribe.
In towns like ours, connection means more than just internet. It means showing up at schools, small businesses, and everywhere in between. Whether it's game day or just another Tuesday, we're proud to be a part of the team. From the field to the classroom, the office to your living room, Taylor Telecom is here to keep you connected. We're proud to support our hometown teams and the people behind them.
Kyle Paul Construction was founded on two basic principles you can count on: building truly unique homes and bringing your vision to life. A leading home builder of choice for Abilene and the greater Big Country area, Kyle Paul Construction builds homes, relationships, and partnerships that will, without a doubt, stand the test of time. Using only materials of the finest quality, our genuine craftsmanship and emphasis on architectural character have made many happy homes for our diverse clients and communities. So come create with us at Kyle Paul Construction.
At Borland Sobin and Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
Michael Beasley's team of New Leaf Landscaping offers the Big Country the best in irrigation and landscape designs for your home or business. Let them take the worry and hassle of yard maintenance and watering off your hands by allowing their professional staff provide a multitude of services including mowing, sod placement, hydroseeding, landscaping, and even hanging your Christmas lights. So give New Leaf a call at 325-795-9955. That's New Leaf Landscapes for
Abilene
Living.
Environmental Landfill is a company dedicated to ecological conservation and recycling, and the AEL Green Team takes great pride in providing residential trash service to the Texas Big Country area. Call today at 325-777-0811 for a free estimate for weekly residential waste pickup, or go online at aelandfill.com. That's AEL. We make cleanup
From your
easy.
first home to your dream home, Citibank Mortgage makes it easy and convenient right down to the close. With Citibank Mortgage, home ownership is closer than you think. We offer a seamless online application, quick approval process, and industry-leading customer service. You found the right place. Now, let's make it yours. Apply online at citi.bank/mortgage. We make it happen. You make it home. Citibank Mortgage. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 439822. This is not a commitment to lend.
Dwayne Dacus at Edward Jones understands the best investment you can make is in your family and your community. Growing up locally and graduating from Jim Ned himself, he knows the true value of building this community. That's why he stands firm in the tradition of Jim Ned families, raising the next generation of Jim Ned Indians. When it comes to your family's financial goals, rely on someone who understands what really matters. Dwayne Dacus at Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC, proud supporter of the Indian Nation.
How many people have the chance to make the community better, safer, cleaner? We are a team of environmental professionals driven to deliver for you every day at your home, your business, and your job site. We take more than just waste. We take time, we take precaution, and we take pride. And neighbor to neighbor, let's keep the us in business.
Maintaining and upgrading your property is easier with the right team by your side. CC Skid Steer and Construction is a local dirt work and excavation company serving the Jim Ned and Big Country area. We're a fully insured company with customer satisfaction as our #1 goal. Whether you have a residential or commercial project in mind, we're here to help you reach your goals. So call Chisholm Cope at 325-725-6816 now to schedule a free estimate. CC Skid Steer and Construction, proud supporters of Indian Nation.
At the Branch Coffee House, we want to bring a hometown experience to your daily routine. So we work hard every day to provide scratch-made breakfast, lunch, and delicious desserts that fit your lifestyle. Brought to you by your very own Jim Ned alumni, Maggie Awalt. Open Monday through Saturday, we serve a variety of lunch specials, the best cinnamon rolls in Texas, tea, and of course our locally roasted coffee. And don't forget about our fresh fruit smoothies. Visit us online at thebranchcoffeehouse.com or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Hi, this is John Bunton, owner of Bunton Roofing Company and a product of the Jim Ned Valley. I'm so proud of our community values and the success of our students inside and outside the classroom. Please let us know if we can assist you with any roofing needs, whether it's commercial or residential. We would also like to thank all of our Jim Ned Valley neighbors who allowed us to be their roofer of choice this year. You can find us at buntonroofing.com or give me a call at 325-280-3215.
Tribe Automotive at 633 Kent Avenue, Tuscola is a one-stop shop for all your auto needs. From general maintenance to engine and electrical repair, experienced auto technician Wesley Espinoza will keep you safe and on the road. Schedule an appointment today at 325-554-9454. Tribe Automotive, local supporter of Jim Ned.
Hey everybody, this is Coach Olson. If you're in the market for a used car, I want to ask you to give Williams Group Auto a chance to get your business. I tell you, the guys over there at Williams Group Auto are awesome, and they have everything. If you want a big tricked out F-350 or a big truck like that, all the way down to a commuter or a school car, they've got it, and they've got great deals. They'll make a deal. They're Jim Ned guys, and they are awesome. Check them out at 1602 South Clack Street in Abilene. That's WilliamsGroupAuto.com.
Lowe's is a neighborhood market committing to doing the little extras to meet the needs of our customers. At Lowe's, we strive to give our customers the freshest meats, fruits, and veggies, fantastic promotions, and a fast and friendly checkout. We will do all this in an atmosphere that is fun for our customers and teammates alike. So come see us today at one of our over 140 stores. And remember, it's a great day at Lowe's.
The strength of a bank is not only measured through the numbers, but through the people as well. Even with recognition like being named one of America's best banks by Newsweek, or the only top 7 bank in the country each of the last 12 years in Bank Director magazine, we don't rest. We strive, we push, we serve. And we do it all so that you know at First Financial Bank, we put you first, because together we are Texas strong.
Sendero Properties. We're your trusted partner for all your real estate needs around Abilene and the Jim Ned area. Whether you're searching for a cozy home, expansive farm and ranch land, your next place to build, or a strategic commercial space, we've got you covered. Unlock your dream property with Sendero Properties today.
Sendero Properties, the path to your real estate needs.
Payne and King Dentistry at 2381 South 32nd Street in Abilene is passionate about oral health care. With a variety of treatment plans, including Invisalign for all ages, Dr. Susan Payne and Dr. Tracy King strive to create healthy mouths and beautiful smiles. Contact them today at 325-672-9191. Payne and King, PLLC. Healthy smiles for a healthy life. Seamless Rain Gutter is a locally owned family business that specializes in installing made-to-fit seamless gutters and downspouts on your home or commercial property. With over 20 years of service to the Big Country, Abilene Seamless also provides commercial and residential gutter cleaning and repair. Contact them today at 325-676-4367. That's Abilene Seamless Gutters, proud Jim Ned alumni and supporters of the Indian nation.
With community ties and an eye on the future, Texas National is not your ordinary bank. Come find out what it means to bank locally in the heart of Tuscola with all the services of a big bank, but with that small town feel. At Texas National Bank, we take great pride in our customer service by providing both the technology you need and the service you deserve and expect. So next time you feel like your big corporate bank has outgrown you, look to Texas National, a true community bank.
Permian Energy Services is a proud supporter of Jim Ned Academics and Athletics. We provide a vast array of services for both private businesses and local landowners, from land clearing and site prep to high voltage electrical installations and maintenance. If you are in need of any of the following services: grubbing, mulching, herbicide application, shredding, chipping, excavations, or if you just need a load of gravel hauled for your driveway, give us a call at 325-554-7034 or check us out online at www.jimned.com. www.permian-es.com.
Payne and King Dentistry at
Payne
2381
and King
South.
Dentistry at 2381 South 32nd Street in Abilene, Texas is passionate about oral health care with an impressive variety of treatment plans, including Invisalign for all ages. Dr. Susan Payne and Dr. Tracy King provide healthy mouths and beautiful smiles for all their patients. Contact them today at 325-672-9191. Payne and King PLLC. Healthy smiles for a healthy life.
When storms hit the Jim Ned Valley, they don't just hit buildings and roofs. They impact the people we call neighbors and the place we call home. At Button Roofing, we know how stressful repairs and insurance claims can be. That's why we don't just show up after the damage. With yearly preventative maintenance and affordable financing, we help protect your property before the storms roll in. From the first inspection to the final shingle, we treat your home the way we treat our own. Button Roofing, proven experts and neighbors you can count on.
Home to your dream home. Citibank Mortgage makes it easy and convenient right down to the close. With Citibank Mortgage, home ownership is closer than you think. We offer a seamless online application, quick approval process, and industry-leading customer service. You found the right place. Now, let's make it yours. Apply online at citi.bank/mortgage. We make it happen. You make it home. Citibank Mortgage. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 439822. This is not a commitment to lend.
How many people have the chance to make the community better, safer, cleaner? We're a team of environmental professionals driven to deliver for you every day at your home, your business, and your job site. We take more than just waste. We take time, we take precaution, and we take pride. And neighbor to neighbor, let's keep the us in business.
Sendero Properties. We're your trusted partner for all your real estate needs around Abilene and the Jim Ned area. Whether you're searching for a cozy home, expansive farm and ranch land, your next place to build, or a strategic commercial space, we've got you covered. Unlock your dream property with Sendero Properties today.
Sendero Properties, the path to your real estate needs.
It's more than a piece of land. It's a place where you create memories and leave a legacy. It sounds like a dream, but at Capital Farm Credit, we'll help you make it a reality. As the most experienced rural lender in Texas and a cooperative, we're with you every step of the way. Your goals are our goals, because no matter what your dream might be, we're all in this together. And together, we're better.
Industrial Sales. Our goal is to provide our customers with high-quality materials for an excellent price while providing one-of-a-kind customer service. Founded on Christian principles, we are an industrial supply company striving to meet the growing demand for a reliable service that provides industrial, pipeline, and safety equipment to the city of Abilene and the surrounding areas. Just off of South Treadway in Abilene. Contact us online at psychasales.com or give us a call at 325-437-7452. That's Psycha Industrial Sales. Roll Tribe.
Abilene Seamless Rain Gutter is a locally owned family business that specializes in installing made-to-fit seamless gutters and downspouts on your home or commercial property. With over 20 years of service to the Big Country, Abilene Seamless also provides commercial and residential gutter cleaning and repair. Contact them today at 325-676-4367. That's Abilene Seamless Gutters, proud Jim Ned alumni and supporters of the Indian Nation.
In towns like ours, Connection means more than just internet. It means showing up at schools, small businesses, and everywhere in between. Whether it's game day or just another Tuesday, we're proud to be a part of the team. From the field to the classroom, the office to your living room, Taylor Telecom is here to keep you connected. We're proud to support our hometown teams and the people behind them.
With community ties and an eye on the future, Texas National is not your ordinary bank. Come find out what it means to bank locally in the heart of Tuscola with all the services of a big bank, but with that small town feel. At Texas National Bank, we take great pride in our customer service by providing both the technology you need and the service you deserve and expect. So next time you feel like your big corporate bank has outgrown you, look to Texas National, a true community bank.
For more than a decade, Garner Big Country Homes has been building custom homes across West Texas. What sets us apart is simple. We're hands-on from start to finish. You work directly with our team through every step of the build. Whether it's wide open living space, a kitchen built for real life, or a backyard with a custom pool, we design homes around the way you actually live, not a one-size-fits-all plan. We're local, we live here, we work here, and we take pride in building homes that are made to last in the big country. If you're ready for a builder who listens and delivers, call Garner Big Country Homes or visit GarnerBigCountryHomes.com today.
From your first home to your dream home, Citibank Mortgage makes it easy and convenient right down to the close. With Citibank Mortgage, home ownership is closer than you think. We offer a seamless online application, quick approval process, and industry-leading customer service. You found the right place. Now, let's make it yours. Apply online at citi.bank/mortgage. We make it happen. You make it home. Citibank Mortgage. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 439822. This is not a commitment.
At Borland Sobin and Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
Between the kids' stuff, being on the road, working at my ranch, I don't always have time to focus on everyday tasks like banking. That's why I rely on the First Financial Bank mobile app. I can pull out my phone anytime, anywhere, and handle my banking business in seconds. And if I need to talk to someone, a friendly, helpful voice is only a phone call away. Take your time back with First Financial Bank's mobile banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Michael Beasley's team of New Leaf Landscaping offers the Big Country the best in irrigation and landscape designs for your home or business. Let them take the worry and hassle of yard maintenance and watering off your hands by allowing their professional staff provide a multitude of services including mowing, sod placement, hydro seeding, landscaping, and even hanging your Christmas lights. So give New Leaf a call at 325-795-9955. That's New Leaf Landscapes for Living.
Kyle Paul Construction was founded on two basic principles you can count on: building truly unique homes and bringing your vision to life. A leading home builder of choice for Abilene and the greater Big Country area, Kyle Paul Construction builds homes, relationships, and partnerships that will, without a doubt, stand the test of time. Using only materials of the finest, Bats Communications proudly provides telecommunications, IT networking, and security solutions. From dial tone and fully hosted phone systems to full IT outsourcing and infrastructure data cabling, BATS strives to become part of your team with locals.
Dwayne Dacus at Edward Jones understands the best investment you can make is in your family and your community. Growing up locally and graduating from Jim Ned himself, he knows the true value of building this community. That's why he stands firm in the tradition of Jim Ned families, raising the next generation of Jim Ned Indians. When it comes to your family's financial goals, rely on someone who understands what really matters. Dwayne Dacus at Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC, proud supporter of the Indian Nation.
Lowe's is a neighborhood market committing to doing the little extras to meet the needs of our customers. At Lowe's, we strive to give our customers the freshest meats, fruits, and veggies, fantastic promotions, and a fast and friendly checkout. We will do all this in an atmosphere that is fun for our customers and teammates alike. So come see us today at one of our over 140 stores. And remember, it's a great day.
Permian Energy Services is a proud supporter of Jim Ned Academics and Athletics. We provide a vast array of services for both private businesses and local landowners, from land clearing and site prep to high voltage electrical installations and maintenance. If you are in need of any of the following services: grubbing, mulching, herbicide application, shredding, chipping, excavations, or if you just need a load of gravel hauled for your driveway, give us a call at 325-554-7034 or check us out online at www.permian-es.com.
Payne and King Dentistry at 2381 South 32nd Street in Abilene, Texas is passionate about oral health care with an impressive variety of treatment plans including Invisalign for all ages. Dr. Susan Payne and Dr. Tracy King provide healthy mouths and beautiful smiles for all their patients. Contact them today at 325-672-9191. Payne and King PLLC. Healthy smiles for a healthy life.
Welcome. Hold on. Welcome to Tuscola, Texas for tonight's District 6-3A matchup between your Jim Ned Indians and the Wall Hawks. Jim Ned coming in ranked number 3 in Division I Class 3A, and the Wall Hawks at number 5 in Division II Class 3A. These teams last met on Friday, and it was the Hawks who took the W, 10-5 win out in Wall to improve the Hawks to 21-9 on the year and 11-0 in district play. That loss was the very first loss of the season for your Jim Ned Indians. They are now at 24-1 and of course 10-1 in district play. It was Cash Gwynn who got the start for Jim Ned on Friday. He went 3 innings, gave up 5 hits, 6 runs, 3 of those earned, 5 walks and 6 strikeouts, 2 wild pitches from the senior on the bump. Berlin came in for relief. He went 2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. And then Austin Wright, who's starting at third base for the Indians tonight, finished up the game 1 inning with 1 hit and 1 strikeout. On the offensive side for Jim Ned, Jace Blair knocked out his first home run of the season. It was a solo shot. Deal also with a 2-run home run in the 6th, and Alexander with his own out of the fence. That was a bulk of the Indian offense. Deal went 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs, and then Brooks and Blair with 2 hits each. So the final line for the Indian offense, 5 runs, 8 hits. They worked 2 walks and had 8 strikeouts in their 26 at-bats. For the Hawks, they got started early on Friday, 4 runs in the first inning after a single scored a run, and a Jim Ned error added 2 more, plus a steal of home. So that gave Wall an early lead and ended up being 6-0 after the 3rd inning. Great performance by Reed Ballard, the Odessa College commit for the Hawks. He went 6 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, 3 of those earned with 5 strikeouts. So that's just to catch you up to date for tonight. Jim Ned throwing out there number 17, Tucker Deal, on the bump. He'll get things started for the Indians. Facing the leadoff hitter, number 15, Hagen Barbie, center fielder tonight for the Hawks. First pitch, a tapper. That's going to take Wallace off the bag at first. A little toss over to Deal, who hustles and covers. That is going to be the first out of the inning. Barbie slid in head first, but not quick enough. 1 pitch, 1 out for Tucker Deal. Got Malone Graham and Chris Holson bringing you this one tonight. Excited to showcase some baseball talent. Of course, this game is really just for a share of that district title. Wall, of course, with the advantage right now after that Friday win. And with each of these teams being in different divisions, it doesn't really have any playoff implications. Both teams have secured that first place finish in their respective divisions. Jim Ned, of course, in D1, and Wall at that Division II spot. It's number 13, Jacob Braden, who takes a first pitch strike from Deal. Great fastball on the top part of the plate. A Jim Ned win tonight means co-champs for themselves and Wall, as the next pitch, breaking ball inside. Then, of course, if Wall were to take this one tonight, they would be the outright district champs for District 6-3A. 1-1 pitch, bounces in, moves the count to 2-1. The Hawks, of course, are the defending state champions Went 31-6 last year, 12-0 in district play, returning 7 of those starters from last season. 2-1 pitch. Braden thought about chasing, but held up. Brings the count to 3-1. Deep breath from Deal. Delivers fastball. Taken for strike 2. Runs the count full. The Hawks pretty disciplined at the plate. They were patient enough to take 6 walks on Friday. That's compared to Jim Ned's 2. And at the very last second, the ump grants Braden time. Deal was already in his windup. You do not see that often. Typically, the umpire is going to wave him off and say, hey, tried to call it too late. But Braden digs back in and will try the full count pitch. Off speed, swung out and missed. Braden goes down. That's the first K of the day for Deal. In the field for the Indians, it's their usual spread. Alexander in left, Brooks at center field, and Beard in right. And it's Austin Wright at the hot corner for Jim Ned tonight. Lewis and Teichelman, the middle infielders. Lewis at short, Teichelman at second, and then Wallace over there at first base. Next pitch, tapped foul. That's Kellen Oliver, number 9, the pitcher for the Hawks tonight. And then, of course, your battery for the Indians, Tucker Deal on the bump, throwing to Stoney Cooley behind the plate. Off speed, this one's going to hop once in the infield and roll out there to Beard in right. The first hit of the day for the Hawks comes off of Kellen Oliver's bat. It's a single for the 3-hole hitter. And that brings up the cleanup man, Reed Ballard, the third baseman. Ballard with an incredible performance on the bump for the Hawks last game. He took care of the Indian offense pretty well, giving up just 3 earned runs in 6 innings pitched. Next pitch outside from Deal. First base runner of the game for the Hawks. It's Oliver over there at first base. Still scoreless in the top of the first inning, 2 outs. Off goes the runner. Stoney Cooley pops up and throws him out at second. What a throw right there by the 4-year varsity starter, Stoney Cooley. Sending a message to the Hawks, who stole 6 bases last game. Cooley's not going to let that happen again. Jim Ned remains 0-0. And they're going to grab the sticks and see if they can put a few runs on the board first. Stick with us, more Indian baseball after this.
Sendero Properties. We're your trusted partner for all your real estate needs around Abilene and the Jim Ned area. Whether you're searching for a cozy home, expansive farm and ranch land, your next place to build, or a strategic commercial space, we've got you covered. Unlock your dream property with Sendero Properties today.
Sendero Properties, the path to your real estate dreams.
It's more than a piece of land. It's a place where you create memories and leave a legacy. It sounds like a dream, but at Capital Farm Credit, we'll help you make it a reality. As the most experienced rural lender in Texas and a cooperative, we're with you every step of the way. Your goals are our goals, because no matter what your dream might be, we're all in this together. And together,
Take a look at that Jim Ned lineup. You got number 18, Gavin Brooks, in leadoff spot, followed by Stoney Cooley. In the 3-hole, it is Tucker Deal. Cleanup man tonight, Easton Alexander. Then you got Austin Wright, Jace Blair, Brady Wallace, Jackson Beard, and Camden Lewis, finishing out that lineup for the Indians. Gavin Brooks, the staple, at the top of the order for Jim Ned, and he sends his second pitch, a little blooper into right field. That one just gets over the glove of the second baseman, Braden. And Brooks sends the second pitch he sees into the outfield. One batter for the Indians, one hit.
Of course, Brooks can fly, so let's see if we can get him to second base.
Seen the Indians be aggressive on the base paths all year. Expect nothing different right here from Coach Estrada as he dishes out some signs to number 18 over there at first. Cooley, the patient batter, takes the first pitch strike on the inside part of the plate. You got to be feeling good if you're Stoney Cooley after getting the last out in the top of the first inning, throwing out the pitcher, Oliver, as he tried to steal second. See if he can carry some of that momentum to the plate. And it's a quick 2 strikes to Cooley. Down on the count now, 0-2. Brooks with a pretty big lead over there at first. Cooley taps the next offering foul. The Wall third baseman Ballard in just a few steps back behind the grass, inching up a little closer than usual. Cooley goes down swinging. Saw just 4 pitches that at bat. Oliver making quick work of the Jim Ned senior. Now it'll be number 17, Tucker Deal, who digs in for his first plate appearance. Brooks still over there at first. Oliver, the lefty, with a pretty good view of the base runner, and that one's going to get past Jays, the catcher. Brooks takes off. Jays still throws down to second, but sliding in safely is Gavin Brooks. There's your stolen base, Coach Holson.
There you go. I'll take it.
One
kind of got a late start there. I think he wasn't for sure where that ball was.
Yeah, I was surprised that play was as close as it was at second. Next pitch, Deal sends foul just above the visitors' seating. 0-0 ball game in the bottom of the first inning. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on for the Indians. Deal swings and misses. That offering just a bit too low to get a piece of the bat on it. Middle infielders for the Hawks, Raganaw and Braden, playing close up the middle until Oliver gets into his windup. Then they hurry out to their positions. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. The Hawk outfield playing a few steps in, hoping to make a play at the plate if anything gets through. Next pitch, a ground ball to the shortstop, Raganaw. He sees that one in and throws Deal out at first. Brooks does advance to third on the throw. So now let's see what the cleanup hitter, Easton Alexander, can do for Jim Ned. As I mentioned earlier, the Indians found themselves in a 6-0 hole on Friday, and it was just too much to come back for. It would be nice if Jim Ned can get on the board first here in this matchup. Alexander takes for strike one. Next pitch swung on and missed. That one just out of the reach of the yellow bat. Alexander swings. So 0-2 now. He's going to have to battle. That offering outside. Good eye by Alexander. Oliver trying to go to a similar spot. No bite from number 12. Next pitch, low. Little lefty on lefty matchup here. Most often it's in favor of the pitcher, but Alexander looking to make it his own advantage. Two-two pitch. Off speed, and Alexander swings through it. 2 strikeouts for the Indians. 1 hit, no runs to show for it. Tied at 0 as we head to the top of the second inning.
Abilene Seamless Rain Gutter is a locally owned family business that specializes in installing made-to-fit seamless gutters and downspouts on your home or commercial property. With over 20 years of service to the Big Country, Abilene Seamless also provides commercial and residential gutter cleaning and repair. Contact them today at 325-676-4367. That's Abilene Seamless Gutters, proud Jim Ned alumni and supporters of the Indian Nation.
It's more than a piece of land. It's a place where you create memories and leave a legacy. It sounds like a dream, but a Capital Farm Credit will help you make it a reality. As the most experienced rural lender in Texas and a cooperative, we're with you every step of the way. Your goals are our goals, because no matter what your dream might be, we're all in this together. And together, we're better.
For more than a decade, Garner Big Country Homes has been building custom homes across West Texas. What sets us apart is simple. We're hands-on from start to finish. You work directly with our team through every step of the build. Whether it's wide open living space, a kitchen built for real life, or a backyard with a custom pool, we design homes around the way you actually live, not a one-size-fits-all plan. We're local, we live here, we work here, and we take pride in building homes that are made to last in the Big Country. If you're ready for a builder who listens and delivers, call Garner Big Country Homes or visit GarnerBigCountryHomes.com today.
To the top of the second inning we go. It's number 4, Reed Ballard at the plate. Ballard saw a few pitches from Deal in the first inning, but the 3-hole hitter just in front of him, Kellen Oliver, got thrown out at second during the at-bat. So he's got a fresh count. Deal, first pitch, he sends this one on a line out over there to Alexander at left field. 1 up, 1 down for the Indians. Just 1 hit so far for either team. And this is number 3, Tyler Kleinsmith at the plate, and he was the one who gave the Indians the most trouble Friday. Led the team with 3 RBIs as he takes first pitch strike. Big number for Kleinsmith also. When he got on base, he stole 3 more. And led the team in being aggressive on the base paths. He also had a home run and a triple Friday, so for sure the player of the game on the offensive side, at least for the Hawks, their last time against Jim Ned. Finds himself down the count here though, 0-2. breaking ball. Doesn't break quite enough for Deal. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch, barely tapped foul. Kleinsmith doing his best to battle. Pretty much standing room only here in Tuscola. We've got the little picnic tables just in front of the press box filled up. Folks standing along the fences down that home dugout side. Lots of lawn chairs out. It's beautiful weather. Just about 79 degrees here. Not too hot, not too cold. Got a lot of families and friends here, members of the community, and also some young baseball players.
Not too often you get to see 2 top 5 baseball teams play in your backyard.
That's
so.
right. 1-2 pitch swung on and lifted into right field. Beard's going to hustle over and make the catch. Great job right there by Jackson Beard. Looking nearly directly into the sun. His hat came off, but that didn't matter. He records the second out of the inning for the Indians. That brings up number 18, the first baseman, Lawson Dankworth, a lefty. Deal just a bit outside on the first offering. Wall with a 21-9 record. Get this, though, they've won 19 of their last 20 games. So a bit of a slow start for the Hawks this year, but they quickly turned it around and have been on a roll ever since.
I think they played in some pretty stiff tournaments early in the season after winning that state championship.
Yep. 1-1 swung on this one to center field. Brooks going back nearly at the wall. It's going to hit off the green out there in center field, and he quickly throws that one in. It's a double for Dankworth.
Yeah, that one bounced right off the base of the straightaway, pretty much center field fence out there. 360 feet.
Yeah, 360, probably hit it about, what'd you think, 356?
That's probably a good estimate. Yep.
Just missed getting out of the ballpark, but the way Brooks was watching it all the way, I didn't feel like it had a chance to quite go out. He looked like he at least had a play on it, potentially. The first runner past first base for Wall tonight. That brings up number 12, Jack Jays. He swings at the first pitch. This one, a high pop-up. That one going to Tackleman over there at second base. He makes the catch. No harm, no foul. The Hawks played a double. No runs to show for it after 2 flyouts and a lineout. Still a 0-0 ball game. The Indians hope to get the offense coming after this.
From your first home to your dream home, Citibank Mortgage makes it easy and convenient right down to the close. With Citibank Mortgage, home ownership is closer than you think. We offer a seamless online application, quick approval process, and industry-leading customer service. You found the right place. Now, let's make it yours. Apply online at citi.bank/mortgage. We make it happen. You make it home. Citibank Mortgage. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 439822. This is not a commitment to lend.
Kyle Paul Construction was founded on two basic principles you can count on: building truly unique homes and bringing your vision to life. A leading home builder of choice for Abilene and the greater Big Country area, Kyle Paul Construction builds homes, relationships, and partnerships that will, without a doubt, stand the test of time. Using only materials of the finest quality, our genuine craftsmanship and emphasis on architectural character have made many happy homes for our diverse clients and communities. So come create with us at Kyle Paul Construction.
Jim Ned sent 4 to the plate in the first inning. Gavin Brooks, the lone man who got on base, he had a leadoff single, worked his way all the way around to third base off of a stolen base and a ground out from Tucker Deal, but he stood right there for the rest of the inning. So now it's the 5, 6, and 7 hole hitters for Jim Ned, starting with number 16, Austin Wright, the third baseman. He'll be followed by number 4, Jason Blair, who's in at DH, and then number 22, Brady Wallace, the first baseman. First offering outside for a ball. Next offering fouled off of Wright's bat and got a piece of Jay's, the catcher, as well. So number 16 now with a 1-1 count. Really like to see Austin Wright get going from the plate. Big power hitter for Jim Ned. Just needs to get a hold of one to make some noise. One off speed, right just above the offering. Oliver working quickly. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball, same spot, same result, a swing and a miss. Right with a strikeout to lead off things for Jim Ned.
Now batting for the Indians, your designated hitter, number 4, Jace.
Oliver has seen 5 Indian hitters now. He's struck out 3 of them. Jace Blair takes the first pitch, strike. Blair, as I mentioned earlier, hit his first home run of the season Friday. Oliver in a great quick rhythm right now. It's now 0-2. Feeling confident about his pitches. Next offering a little low. Next pitch, once again below the zone. Evens at the count at 2-2, and Oliver not even stepping off the rubber in between pitches. Swing and a miss from Blair, back-to-back strikeouts. See if Wallace can get Oliver out of this rhythm, and it's kind of like even if you're not really wanting to take time, you see how well and how quickly Oliver's working. You gotta just call time at some point just to kind of mess him up.
Yeah, yep, I agree.
Wallace fouls off the first pitch. And that'll slow things down at least a little bit. Having to get set back up after the foul. Fastball again. This one, Wallace swings through. 0-2, this one back up the middle. Does it have enough to get through? I believe it was picked up by a little backhand from Braden, the shortstop. No play over there at first, and that's a single for Wallace. So finally, you get Oliver to take a breath up there on the mound, and Wallace is able to send one right back at his feet. Great job.
Now he's got to work out of the stretch, so that's going to slow him down a little bit.
For sure, yeah. Great job by the second baseman, Braden, to at least keep that one from going to the outfield. Second hit of the night for Jim Ned. And it's number 14, Jackson Beard, who's at the plate. First pitch is strike. Next one's a ball. 1-1. Swung on and hit to left field. That one gets in between the shortstop and third baseman. Back-to-back singles for the Indians with a little momentum now at the plate. The way this inning was going, it seemed like it was going to be the quickest one of the night. 2 strikeouts from Oliver, and now all of a sudden we got 2 base runners. So it's the senior number 3, Camden Lewis, with his first plate appearance. Nobody holding the Indian runners on. First pitch, a little blooper into left field, and Coach Estrada is going to try to hold Wallace at third, but he didn't see the stop sign, and Wallace is going to be thrown out at third. And man, what a missed opportunity right there for the Indians. Great job, though, getting their bat on the ball. And Oliver is hittable. That's for sure what we learned this inning. So Jim Ned strands 2 base runners, adds a couple of hits to the stat line, but no runs so far in this one. It's a 0-0 ball game. When we come back, we'll bring you the top of the 3rd inning from Tuscola.
With community ties and an eye on the future, Texas National is not your ordinary bank. Come find out what it means to bank locally in the heart of Tuscola with all the services of a big bank, but with that small town feel. At Texas National Bank, we take great pride in our customer service by providing both the technology you need and the service you deserve and expect. So next time you feel like your big corporate bank has outgrown you, look to Texas National, a true community bank.
Welcome back to Tuscola. You're joining us in the top of the 3rd inning. Tucker Deal will face the 8, 9, and 1 hole hitters for the Hawks. So after this inning, he will have worked his way through the lineup. Wall with 2 hits on the night so far. This is compared to Jim Ned's 4, several of which came just a minute ago in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And it looks like head coach Jeremy Gordon is talking some things over with Gage Raganaw, who was due up, and now he's walking back to the dugout. Not sure what happened there. Maybe he's got a little hurt or something.
I don't know.
So it appears as though we're probably going to have a different batter as Coach Gordon gets this worked out with the home plate umpire.
Yeah, well, not sure. He came up to bat, but I wasn't watching real close. Maybe he's sick. I don't know.
Not feeling well, in some capacity at least. Don't want to speculate too much, though. It's going to be number 30, Jackson Kennedy, in for Gage Raganaw, and be interesting to see how they sub defensively as well. Raganaw at that shortstop spot. So we'll get that changed on the old scorecard. Doesn't matter who Deal's pitching to, though. He'll give you a first pitch strike, as he does right there to Jackson Kennedy. A 1 pitch swung on and missed. Kind of a tough ask if you're coming off the bench. You were sitting pretty the past couple innings, and all of a sudden coach says, hey, you're up.
Yeah, probably didn't get a chance to take a couple hacks before he got up there.
No, I did not see any practice swings. Oh, 2 pitch off the end of the bat. Got a piece of Cooley's catcher's mitt. So Kennedy trying to stay alive up there at the plate. Oh-2 off speed. See you later, says Deal. Another strikeout for number 17, his second on the night. That brings up the bottom of the lineup for the Hawks, number 2, Kyler O'Neal. O'Neal, the left fielder for the Hawks. Takes low for ball 1. Deal nods in agreement for the next pitch. Sets and delivers. Fastball. O'Neal barely able to get a piece of that one. That one catching the backstop netting. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Several hits for each team. No runs on the board just yet, as we're in the top of the 3rd inning. Just barely holding back was O'Neal. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Deal with pretty good command so far in this one. No walks. The Hawks have put the ball in play plenty, but his defense has backed him up well. 2-1, there's an off speed, and O'Neal takes 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering bounces in. Great stop by Stoney Cooley. Cooley, the unofficial number, about 125 starts for the Indians behind the plate. That is Jim Ned varsity baseball record number of starts. Cooley's been back there protecting the plate for over 4 years. And Deal's next pitch just misses the top part of the zone. Cooley wanted that call. So there's the first walk of the game for either team. That one pretty tough right there for Deal. Thought he painted one on the top part of the plate with a fastball. Instead, the Hawks have a base runner, their 3rd of the game. Now the middle infield for Jim Ned's at double play depth. Wright sneaks up as Barbie shows bunt, pulls back to swing and miss. Barbie with the ground out back in the 1st inning. Next pitch swung on, this one lifted high in the air to right field. Beard's chasing after it, and he drops it. That one just had to have tipped his glove. So Barbie is going to reach first base, and the good thing is, because O'Neal thought he was going to catch it, he wasn't able to get too far off the bag. So now runners at 1st and 2nd for the Hawks. That is going to go down as an error for the right fielder. The Hawks with 2 runners on, 1 out. Off speed. This one off the end of the bat. Wallace has a chance in foul territory, and that's what you need. if you're the Indians, a little foul ball fly out. So that's a blessing for the guys in the red and white pinstripes. 2 outs, runners on first and second. And it's the pitcher at the plate for the Hawks, number 9, Kellen Oliver. He had a single in the first inning, the first hit of the night for Wall. Deal tries to go outside. Just a bit too far for Oliver to bite. That one with some good movement on it from the right-hander. Oliver takes for strike 1. Off speed, this one a grounder to Wallace, a backhand, it's a race to the bag. He decides to flip it at the last second and still gets the out. Woo, man. These Indians keeping us on our toes up here. Great job defensively to close out the inning. The Hawks strand 2. Score remains 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the third.
At Borland Sobin and Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
Sendero Properties. We're your trusted partner for all your real estate needs around Abilene and the Jim Ned area. Whether you're searching for a cozy home, expansive farm and ranch land, your next place to build, or a strategic commercial space, we've got you covered. Unlock your dream property with Sendero Properties today.
Sendero Properties, the path to your real estate needs.
It'll be Kellen Oliver's second time through the lineup for the Indians. We'll go 1, 2, and 3 in the bottom of the third. Gavin Brooks, the only Indian in the first 6 spots of the lineup to reach base tonight. He had a single to lead things off for the Indians and then quickly stole a base. First pitch swinging. This one goes foul. 4 hits for Jim Ned tonight. As I mentioned, one of those coming off the bat of Gavin Brooks. And the last 3 from the bottom of the lineup, 7, 8, and 9 hole hitters. Getting it done early on for Jim Ned. That's Wallace, Beard, and Lewis. Brooks awaits the 1-1. Takes for a strike. That one, he just throws his bat out there to stay alive at the plate. Brooks led the team along with Blair with 2 hits against the Hawks on Friday. He's evened up the count at 2-2. Next pitch, this one, a ground ball to Ragnall at shortstop. Should be routine, but it's not because Gavin Brooks got down the line in a hurry. How about that?
Yeah, I think shortstop kind of forgot about who was running down the baseline right there because he kind of took a little extra. Took his time, like you say, normally that's a routine.
That's right. Got a
6-3.
A little extra pump in his glove before he let that one go, and it cost him. So Brooks 2 for 2 on the night with 2 singles. Of course, now he brings that speed to the base paths for Jim Ned. And Oliver's going to throw over there at first, but the umpire's going to call a balk first, and thankfully so. I believe Brooks was on his way to second before Oliver caught him. And so right now, Brooks remains at second base, and the Hawks head coach, Jeremy Gordon's out to argue.
Yeah, that's the first move we've seen from Oliver. You know, he's been working so fast, and I'm guessing he didn't come set, but I'm not sure.
It looked a little awkward, and yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to describe it exactly to you either, but I mean, Brooks was, he had taken the step towards second. He thought for sure Oliver was going ahead and delivering in to the plate. Next pitch, swung on a miss by Cooley. So a good break right there for the Indians with that balk call, because Brooks for sure would have been out over there at first. Off speed, Cooley takes 0-2. Stoney was 0-2, had an 0-2 count in the first inning as well. And it's the same result. Another strikeout for Oliver. That's his 5th of the night against the Indians. He's faced 11 batters. And now it's number 17, the pitcher, Tucker Deal. He's going to take his time. He knows what it's like to be in a good rhythm as a pitcher. So he wants to kind of rattle Oliver a little bit by taking some slow steps to the plate. Breaking ball drops in the top part of the plate for a first pitch strike. Brooks, not a big lead over there at second. Nobody holding him on. Next pitch sends a shallow fly ball to right field, and that's Klein Smith who makes the catch. Brooks wisely tags, and that one's going to get past the third baseman, and that's going to score a run for Jim Ned. How about that? Klein Smith made the catch in right field. Brooks watching it over there at second base as soon as he caught the ball and was eyeing his head coach over there at third. He took off. Klein Smith with a throw to Ballard at third, got past the third baseman, and Brooks all the way around to score. Jim Ned leads 1-0. So that's going to be a fly out for Tucker Deal, and Brooks is going to score on the errant throw from Klein Smith. Each team with an error now. Alexander sends the 1-1 pitch foul. All goes back to that balk call that sent Brooks from first to second. You got to think that without that, Brooks would probably still be standing on first base right now. Instead, he's back in the dugout after scoring a run. Alexander with a soft pop-up just behind first base. That one taken care of by the Hawks, but not before the Indians plate the first run of the night. It is 1-0. Jim Ned will be back with more baseball after this.
It's more than a piece of land. It's a place where you create memories and leave a legacy. It sounds like a dream, but at Capital Farm Credit, we'll help you make it a reality. As the most experienced rural lender in Texas and a cooperative, we're with you every step of the way. Your goals are our goals, because no matter what your dream might be, we're all in this together. And together, we're better.
Abilene Seamless Rain Gutter is a locally owned family business that specializes in installing made-to-fit seamless gutters and downspouts on your home or commercial property. With over 20 years of service to the Big Country, Abilene Seamless also provides commercial and residential gutter cleaning and repair. Contact them today at 325-676-4367. That's Abilene Seamless Gutters, proud Jim Ned alumni and supporters of the Indian Nation.
the heart of the order due up for the Hawks. It's the 4, 5, and 6-hole hitter here in the top of the 4th inning. Jim Ned taking the lead in the bottom of the 3rd, 1-0. That was a Gavin Brooks plated run. Took off from 2nd to 3rd on a fly ball from Deal in right field, and then ended up going all the way to home off of a Klein Smith error on the throw to 3rd. Cleanup, number 4, Reed Ballard at the plate, had a line out to left, his first at-bat. So this is the 2nd time each of these hitters have faced Deal. 1-0, bounces in. Tucker lost his grip there on that pitch. Two balls, no strikes. 2 hits for Wall. 5 hits for Jim Ned. There's that breaking ball from Deal, landing just above the zone. 3-0 count. You expect Ballard to take this one. That one a bit low, so 4 straight balls from Deal to start things off in the 4th.
Yeah, definitely pitching around Ballard a little bit. Did that Wall the other day too. So he can wreck your day if you give in to him.
Not a bad idea. Pitch around him. Likely not their fastest guy on the base paths, at least from what I've seen here tonight. So definitely a double play option right here. It's number 3, Tyler Kleinsmith. Showing bunt right now, big A at 3rd. Sneaks in, he pulls back to take the ball. Kleinsmith with a fly out. 0 for 1 on the night. Deal delivers. Swing and a miss from Kleinsmith. Ballard with the pretty sizable lead over there at first. Let's see if Deal checks on him at all. Off speed. Taken for a ball. Deal has thrown 7 pitches this inning, 6 of which have missed the box. Swing and a miss from Kleinsmith. Couldn't catch up to that one. Jeremy Gordon, the Wall head coach, dishing out some numbers for his guys. See if they dial up a little hit and run here. No outs. Runner on first. Little fake steal. Ballard took a few quick steps and then paused to see what Kleinsmith was doing, and what he did was foul off the next offering. Wallace, the first baseman, holding him on over there. Off speed, swung on and missed by Kleinsmith. Great job right there from Tucker Deal. Of course, Kleinsmith was the Achilles heel for Jim Ned on Friday. He had a home run, a triple, 3 RBIs, so it's nice to see him be 0 for 2 so far tonight. That brings up number 18, Lawson Dankworth, the first baseman. He had a double back in the 2nd. First pitch swung on. This one's going to be in the gap in between right center field. Beard gets to it, and that is going to put runners on the corners for the Indians. I'm sorry, for the Hawks, as Ballard advances to third on the Dankworth single. Nobody hurt right now. The double play option still in effect with the runner on first. 3 hits now for Wall. The Indians lead 1-0 in the top of the 4th. 1 out. And number 12, Jack Jays at the plate.
Yep. Looks like the Indians are going to play double play depth.
Yep.
Double play.
Good block by Stoney as the first offering to Jays is a bit low. Next pitch swung on. That's going to go to Lewis over there at second. He takes it himself, steps on the bag to get 1 out, but the throw to Wallace is a little low. So a run is going to score for the Hawks, and on the errant throw, Jays makes it all the way to second. A lot happened right there. Score is now 1-1. So Ballard touches home plate at the crack of the bat. Lewis corrals that one in his glove, steps on second, and throws it over there to first base at Wallace, which that's going to be ruled an error. That one gets past him and allows Jays to advance to second. Okay, runner at second now, 1-1 ball game. It's number 30, Jackson Kennedy, at the plate. First pitch, this one, shallow right field. It's going to drop right in front of Beard, and they're going to send him home. Wallace cuts off the throw, and he just barely missed him over there at home plate, and the Indian fans do not agree with that call. Wallace cut off the throw from Beard and slung it right into home plate. Not in enough time, according to the home plate umpire. It's 2-1, Wall on top. So Jack Jays making his way all the way around from second. Of course, going at the crack of the bat with 2 outs. And able to allow the Hawks to take the lead, 2-1. So Kennedy's at first base. And number 2, Kyler O'Neill, is at the plate for the Hawks. Deal steps off to check on Kennedy. No throw, though. Next offering inside. Foul tip for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first. Wall up 2-1. O'Neill walked his first plate appearance. Swung on and missed by O'Neill at the next offering. Brings the count to 2-2. It's a stolen base for Kennedy. Cooley threw down there, but Lewis unable to see that one in his glove to make the tag. Runner in scoring position now for the Hawks. 2-2 pitch taken for strike 3, and that's how you get out of the inning right there for Tucker Deal. The Hawks plate 2 runs in the top of the 4th inning. Lots going on the base paths and in the field for Jim Ned. The Hawks now with 4 hits. Jim Ned with another error in the inning. Now they get to head to the bottom of the 4th, grab the sticks, try to make up those extra 2 runs. We'll bring you more Jim Ned baseball after this.
Dwayne Dacus at Edward Jones understands the best investment you can make is in your family and your community. Growing up locally and graduating from Jim Ned himself, he knows the true value of building this community. That's why he stands firm in the tradition of Jim Ned families, raising the next generation of Jim Ned Indians. When it comes to your family's financial goals, rely on someone who understands what really matters. Dwayne Dacus at Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC, proud supporter of the Indian Nation.
Permian Energy Services is a proud supporter of Jim Ned Academics and Athletics. We provide a vast array of services for both private businesses and local landowners, from land clearing and site prep to high voltage electrical installations and maintenance. If you are in need of any of the following services: grubbing, mulching, herbicide application, shredding, chipping, excavations, or if you just need a load of gravel hauled for your driveway, give us a call at 325-554-7034 or check us out online at www.permian-es.com.
It's number 16, Austin Big A Wright, leading things off for the Indians in the bottom of the 4th inning. The 5-hole hitter, he'll be followed by Jace Blair and Brady Wallace. Big A swings and misses at the first offering. It's kind of the stretch of the lineup where Oliver was in a quick groove, and Wright is not going to want to do that a second time, so he asks for time to already try to slow Oliver down. Another swing and a miss. Again, out of the reach of Austin Wright's bat. And Oliver goes way inside. Wright sneaks out of the way. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on a tapper to third base. Ballard charges it across the diamond to throw out Austin Wright. Moves to 0-2 on the night. That brings up number 4, Jace Blair, the DH. 0 for 1 at the plate. Had a strikeout his first at bat. And he takes the first pitch and swings on. What a great diving stop right there from the shortstop, Raganaw. It was a little one-hopper. This one goes over the head of Dankworth at first. So Blair ends up at second. Great diving stop, and I believe that's actually Jackson Kennedy at short, who came in to relieve Gage Raganaw. Let me fix that in my notes. We'll see how they score that. Going to give Blair a single and an advancement to second on that throwing error. Up next is Brady Wallace. .1-0 pitch, a bit behind it. Evens at the count at 1-1. Good eye right there from Wallace, letting that breaking ball fall in outside the zone. Next one outside. That one gets away from Jays just a little bit. Blair wisely holds up at second. He didn't read it initially. And if you don't do that, it's best to just stay put. Don't want to risk anything right now. He's the tying run for Jim Ned on second. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch, this one's a high fly ball to shallow left field. It's O'Neill who gets underneath it for the Hawks. No chance for Blair to advance to third.
Now batting for the Indians, right fielder, number 14.
Brings up number 14, the right fielder, Jackson Beard. Beard with a single on the night. Pretty big hole in between the second baseman and first baseman right now. Of course, Braden doing his best to mess with Blair over there. That's second. Just gave a signal to Jays, the catcher. Swing and a miss from Beard. He's down 0-2. Gonna have to battle right here. Swing and a miss again for Beard. So the Indians strand one. A single for Jace Blair is all that Jim Ned has to show for the offensive side of things. In the fourth, they take the field once again, trailing the Hawks 2-1. Tucker Deal going out for his 5th inning of work. We'll be back with more baseball after this.
In towns like ours, connection means more than just internet. It means showing up at schools, small businesses, and everywhere in between. Whether it's game day or just another Tuesday, we're proud to be a part of the team. From the field to the classroom, the office to your living room, Taylor Telecom is here to keep you connected. We're proud to support our hometown teams and the people behind them.
Abilene Seamless Rain Gutter is a locally owned family business that specializes in installing made-to-fit seamless gutters and downspouts on your home or commercial property. With over 20 years of service to the Big Country, Abilene Seamless also provides commercial and residential gutter cleaning and repair. Contact them today at 325-676-4367. That's Abilene Seamless Gutters, proud Jim Ned alumni and supporters of the Indian Nation.
At Syca Industrial Sales, our goal is to provide our customers with high-quality materials for an excellent price while providing one-of-a-kind customer service. Founded on Christian principles, we are an industrial supply company striving to meet the growing demand for a reliable service that provides industrial, pipeline, and safety equipment to the city of Abilene and the surrounding areas. Just off of South Treadway in Abilene, contact us online at sycasales.com or give us a call at 325-437-7452. That's Syca Industrial Sales. Roll Tribe.
Deal out for his 5th inning of work and 3rd trip through the Hawk lineup. Wall will go 1, 2, and 3 in the top of the 5th inning. That's Hagan Barbie, Jacob Braden, and Kellen Oliver. At the moment, the home plate umpire and a field umpire is talking to Jim Ned head coach Mario Estrada. Not certain what that could be about. Barbie, the leadoff man for the Hawks, is 0 for 2 on the night with a ground out. He did reach on an error his last at bat. Jacob Braden, 0 for 2 as well with a strikeout and a flyout. It's just Kellen Oliver who has reached for the first 3 batters on his own accord, at least. He had a single back in the 1st inning. Everything is sorted out with the umpires, and we're ready to go in the top of the 5th. Deal with that big breath before he delivers a first pitch. Breaking ball. Barbie tips it. Foul down the first base line. Deal shakes off a few pitches from Cooley. Ultimately agrees on an option. It's a fastball. That one taken for a strike. 0-2 pitch on the way to Barbie. A bit low, see if he would chase. The center fielder says no thanks. One ball, 2 strikes. This one fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Outside, no chase from Barbie. Count even at 2s. Outside once again. Let's work this count full. Righty on lefty matchup. Full count pitch on the way. That one drops to the feet of Barbie, and he's going to jog on down to first base. It's a walk for the leadoff man. Just the 3rd walk issued from number 17. And Barbie is a threat on the base paths for the Hawks. You gotta believe they're gonna be aggressive, looking to add a few insurance runs. Jacob Braden digs in at the plate. Big A Austin Wright at the hot corner in on the grass, anticipating perhaps little sack bunt. And there Braden goes to square up. He's going to lay it down. This one Deal's going to be able to get to. Throws down at first. Great catch right there from Wallace. And let's see, the umpires are going to return somebody perhaps to first. Deal's going to go step on the bag just for fun and then tag the runner also. See if we can get this sorted out. Doesn't really seem like anybody on the field quite understands. We're not quite sure what's going on either. Okay, we'll try to get word on that. It is going to be the first out for Jim Ned. Runner remains at first base for the Hawks. We'll see how they officially score that one. First pitch on the way, a bit of a delayed steal right there from Barbie. He is going to be thrown out at second. Great job by Stoney Cooley, the second runner he is thrown out attempting to steal tonight. So just like that, there's 2 outs. And Deal checks the count. And it's a foul tip from Oliver. Count at 1-1. Even count pitch bounces in. No runners on for the Hawks. Wall leading 2-1 in the top of the 5th inning. Jim Ned needing just one more out to get back to the dugout. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate. Count even at 2-2. Oliver 1 for 2 on the night, had a single back in the 1st inning and a ground out his last plate appearance. Deal goes off speed. This one right almost takes care of in foul territory. That one in and out of the glove of the 3rd baseman. Could have been out number 3 in the inning. Things will continue here in the top of the 5th. Oliver gets another chance. 2-2 pitch. Deal goes outside. That one had some heat on it. Full count. Deal trying to get out of this inning. He goes inside off speed. That one in on the hands of Oliver. Fouls it off to remain alive. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Deal. Off speed, that one's going to go right to Big A. Little redemption throw right here for the senior. He goes across the diamond to Wallace to record the 3rd out of the inning. No harm, no foul for Jim Ned in the top of the 5th. The Indians trail 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Jim Ned needing to get a little going from the offensive side of things to make this one a bit more interesting. Thanks for sticking with us here on Jim Ned Sports Nation. More baseball after this.
Bats Communications proudly provides telecommunications, IT networking, and security solutions. From dial tone and fully hosted phone systems to full IT outsourcing and infrastructure data cabling, Bats strives to become part of your team with local service and support. Locally owned and operated by Jim Ned Valley residents Ron and Yvonne Batts and Jim Ned alumni Jacob Button. Let Batts Communications work for you. Go Big Red.
Dwayne Dacus at Edward Jones understands the best investment you can make is in your family and your community. Growing up locally and graduating from Jim Ned himself, he knows the true value of building this community. That's why he stands firm in the tradition of Jim Ned families, raising the next generation of Jim Ned Indians. When it comes to your family's financial goals, rely on someone who understands what really matters. Dwayne Dacus at Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC, proud supporter of the Indian Nation.
It's Camden Lewis at the plate to lead things off for Jim Ned in the bottom of the 5th inning. Just his 2nd plate appearance. Lewis 1 for 1 with a single. Your Indians trailing the Wall Hawks 2-1. As Lewis takes another ball. Jim Ned ranked number 3 in the state in Division I 3A. And the Wall Hawks number 5 in Division II 3A. So some talented baseball teams here tonight. Both fan bases know it. It is a packed crowd here. Great baseball weather. Sitting at right about 80 degrees as Lewis takes the third straight ball from Oliver. And he's going to take the next pitch for ball 4. 4 pitches. And Lewis keeps the bat on his shoulder and jogs down to first. So it's Gavin Brooks' turn once again. The senior 2 for 2 with 2 singles, 2 stolen bases, and he is responsible for scoring the lone Indian run tonight. Number 18 does a little bit of everything for Jim Ned at the plate. He's going to square to bunt, take it, but not get a piece of it. Lewis remains at first, 0-1 the count. Brooks is headed to Nelson University next year to continue to play baseball. And if you've watched him play at all this season, you understand why. He's going to square to bunt again, and again he takes it and does not get a piece of it, so now he's in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, those are tough pitches to lay down.
Yeah, Oliver pitching him to the outside. He's going to go there once more. Brooks watches it, but it's a called strike 3. Oliver makes quick work of the most successful Jim Ned batter tonight. That brings up Stoney Cooley, looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Cooley, the ever patient and disciplined hitter for the Indians, found himself down in the count 0-2 his first 2 appearances. Oliver starts him off with the ball. Lewis with great speed for Jim Ned over there at first. Off speed, Cooley just holds up, it appears, but the home plate's going to call that one a strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Off speed. Dives in there for a strike. Cooley, the McMurray baseball commit. Down in the count, 1-2. Oliver goes right at him. This one gets away from Jays, and on to second is Lewis. Great piece of base running right there, and now the Indians are in business. Runner in scoring position with just 1 out. You like your chances here if you're the Indians. Two balls, 2 strike. Cooley asks for time. Be a big time for the senior to come in clutch here. Jim Ned fighting for a win that would earn them a share of the district title tonight. And he takes the next offering for a ball. Full count pitch on the way from Oliver. Fastball, he hits this one. It's a backhand stop from Kennedy over at shortstop. Cooley is going to beat the throw out, and even if it had been there in time, it wouldn't have mattered. Dankworth had to hop off the base just a few feet to stop that throw from going behind him. So now the Indians in the best spot they've been all night to score a run. Runners on the corners. It's Lewis at third. And I believe that is Chasen Tolbert in to run for Cooley at first. Lewis at third, Tolbert at first, and Deal at the plate. Searching for his first hit. 0 for 2 on the night. That offering outside the Hawk infield at double play depth. Third baseman a bit in at the corner. He'll try to hold up Lewis if possible. 1-0 pitch low. Deal with 2 RBIs in Friday night's game. See if he can notch one for himself here. Big rip from number 17. Just fouled it off. Tying run at third for Jim Ned. Go ahead run at first. Off-speed pitch. This one is going to be in the infield. It's caught by the pitcher. And Tolbert has to hustle over there back to first to avoid a double play opportunity.
Left fielder, number 12, Easton.
So now Jim Ned will run on anything. It'll be up to Easton Alexander to continue the inning. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out. Lewis still at third, Tolbert at first for Jim Ned. Swing and a miss from Alexander. Oliver has done well to keep the ball away from the left-handed hitters tonight, getting them to chase a bit outside the zone. That one down the middle. Alexander unable to connect. Takes a deep breath and a little extra time before he steps in. You like that from Alexander. Get in your groove. Don't worry about how fast the pitcher wants to go. 0-2 pitch on the way. Outside. No bite from the left-handed senior. Runner goes from first, and that one's going to hit Alexander up near the shoulders. Yikes. Great job from Alexander wearing that one, and that one, of course, just got away from Oliver. Really the first sort of wild pitch we've seen from him all night, and of course, not what he wanted to do in this situation. So now, Austin Wright has got a huge opportunity, as it looks like an assistant coach for the Hawks is going to make his way out to the mound. Talk things over for Oliver. He's had a great game thus far, giving up 1 earned run on 7 hits. So he's had great command. Just a little encouragement right here from the assistant. And Austin Wright, man, what a time for him. Bases loaded. His team down 2-1 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. A share of the district title on the line. And let's see what Big A can do. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and ground out. Lots of cheers and encouragement from the Indian fans as he steps into the plate. He takes strike 1 from Oliver. Anything through the infield for sure scores 1, maybe 2. This pitch lifted high in the air to shallow right field, and it's Braden, the second baseman, who takes care of it. Jim Ned strands 3 in the bottom of the 5th inning. The score remains 2-1, Wall on top. We'll be back with more baseball after this.
Sendero Properties, We're your trusted partner for all your real estate needs around Abilene and the Jim Ned area. Whether you're searching for a cozy home, expansive farm and ranch land, your next place to build, or a strategic commercial space, we've got you covered. Unlock your dream property with Sendero Properties today.
Sendero Properties, the path to your real estate needs.
We've made it through 5 innings of baseball here in Tuscola. Leading off the top of the 6th inning is number 4, Reed Ballard. For the Hawks, he's the cleanup man, so following him will be the 5, 6, and 7 hole hitters. Deal back on the bump, pitching a Jim for the Indians. He was careful with Ballard his last trip to the plate. Issued him a walk. So Ballard 0 for 1 on the night with the line out. Deal goes up and in for a first pitch ball. Missed opportunity for Jim Ned in the bottom of the 5th inning. Runners on for several batters, and nobody was able to send them all the way around to the plate. Ballard chases, evens up the count at 1. Two errors in the field for Jim Ned. The first error of the game did not cost the Indians. The second one certainly did, allowing a run to score. Next pitch swung on, lifted high into shallow left field, and it's Alexander who calls off Wright and Lewis to make the catch. Now it's the right fielder, number 3, Tyler Kleinsmith. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Four strikeouts on the night for Deal. These Hawks hitters have put the ball in play. Jim Ned holding their own for the most part defensively. First offering from Deal misses high. Next pitch swung on and miss. Kleinsmith chased low and away. You do not want to allow Kleinsmith to get on base. Lots of speed from number 3. Had 3 stolen bases on Friday night against the Indians. Off speed, this one, a roller to Lewis at shortstop. Quick throw over to first, just in time to get the speedy Kleinsmith. So after a monstrous offensive night Friday against the Indians, Deal has taken care of Kleinsmith thus far. He's 0 for 3 on the night now. And that brings up number 18, Lawson Dankworth, the first baseman. He has been who's caused the most trouble for the Indians. He's got a double and a single to his stat line tonight. Has scored 1 of the 2 Hawk runs. First pitch bounces in for a ball. Off-speed pitch from Deal. Lays in. Great option to mix things up from that heater from number 17. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Bit of a half swing from Dankworth. He did go more than halfway around, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's the top of the 6th inning. Wall leading 2-1. Another roller to Lewis. Let's see if he can get another out. Great stretch by Wallace over there at first, and the Hawks are retired. Great inning defensively and on the bump for the Indians right there. Hopefully some of that momentum can carry into the offensive side of things. The Indians with just 1 run on the night that came back in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll see if the 6, 7, and 8 hole hitters can get a little momentum going for Jim Ned at the plate. Stick with us here on Jim Ned Sports Nation for more baseball after this.
At Borland Soben and Partners, your comfort comes first. We understand that going to the dentist can be stressful, so we designed everything to make your visit as easy and relaxed as possible. You'll find a warm team, a welcoming space, and gentle care that focuses on keeping you pain-free. If you're in pain, we offer same-day appointments because you shouldn't have to wait for relief. Whether it's a cleaning or something more involved, we make sure you feel safe, heard, and taken care of every step of the way.
In towns like ours, connection means more than just internet. It means showing up at schools, small businesses, and everywhere in between. Whether it's game day or just another Tuesday, we're proud to be a part of the team. From the field to the classroom, the office to your living room, Taylor Telecom is here to keep you connected. We're proud to support our hometown teams and the people behind them.
Abilene Seamless Rain Gutter is a locally owned family business that specializes in installing made-to-fit seamless gutters and downspouts on your home or commercial property. With over 20 years of service to the Big Country, Abilene Seamless also provides commercial and residential gutter cleaning and repair. Contact them today at 325-676-4367. That's Abilene Seamless Gutter.
Chase Blair swings and misses at the first pitch from Oliver in the bottom of the 6th inning. Blair the DH for the Indians, 1 for 2 on the night. Another offering from Oliver makes it 1-1. A breaking ball. Have not seen too many of those from the lefty pitcher. That one is foul, or a ball rather. This next pitch put into play off the end of the bat and into the glove of the right fielder, Klein Smith. Blair retired for the 2nd time tonight. That brings up number 22, Brady Wallace. Wallace, a great dig to get that last out of the inning just a few moments ago. The senior is 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out. And as we've seen in just about every other inning tonight, Oliver working quickly in a pretty good rhythm as Wallace swings through the next offering. Breaking ball again, doesn't quite break enough. There's the fastball that catches the bottom part of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wallace goes a little bit golfing, sends this one to Barbie in center field, and that's a quick 2 up, 2 down for the Hawks. Brings up number 14, Jackson Beard. You know, as these teams prepare for a little playoff baseball coming up soon, Jim Ned softball is preparing for their own playoff run. A little bi-district matchup with Lano tomorrow at 6 o'clock at Brownwood High School. Jim Ned softball got to hoist that district championship trophy not too long ago. And they don't plan on slowing down anytime soon. Wish the best of luck to those girls and Coach Jones. It's Jackson Beard at the plate now. Finds himself down the count 1-2. Takes outside. Count even. Beard with a single, his first at bat. And he swings through the next one. My goodness. Oliver is in his groove right now for the Hawks, and the Indians are running out of time. To the bottom of the seventh, I'm sorry, to the top of the seventh we go. The Indians take the field, and Deal takes the bump, trying to have a complete game here. He's pitched a gem so far. The Indian defense backed him up well. Quick commercial break, and we'll be back after this.
It's more than a piece of land. It's a place where you create memories and leave a legacy. It sounds like a dream, but at Capital Farm Credit, we'll help you make it a reality. As the most experienced rural lender in Texas and a cooperative, we're with you every step of the way. Your goals are our goals, because no matter what your dream might be, we're all in this together. And together, we're better.
Kyle Paul Construction was founded on two basic principles you can count on: building truly unique homes and bringing your vision to life. A leading home builder of choice for Abilene and the greater Big Country area, Kyle Paul Construction builds homes, relationships, and partnerships that will, without a doubt, stand the test of time. Using only materials of the finest quality, our genuine craftsmanship and
Tucker Deal out for his 7th inning of work. Great game for number 17, the right-hander. Due up is the bottom of the lineup for the Hawks. They're combined 1 for 5 on the night. It'll be the catcher up first, Jack Jays. Reached on an error his last plate appearance and actually scored the go-ahead run for the Hawks to break the tie. That was back in the 4th inning. He's going to square to bunt. This one popped up. It's going to drop just in front of Lewis at short, who throws it well over the head of Wallace. That one is going to make its way into the wall dugout, so Jays will be awarded second on the errant throw. And Lewis a bit confused, at least from his angle. He didn't think it actually got in there, but it's the umpire's perspective that matters most.
Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate there for the Indians, and Tucker. He's going to lay down a bunt there and popped it up in an awkward spot.
Yes. So that's going to go down as an error by Lewis over there at first base. And now the Hawks with a runner at second. And it's Jackson Kennedy who squares to bunt. I believe the Hawks sent in a pinch runner. That's Noah King over there at second. Now for Wall. Kennedy tries to lay down the next pitch he sees to no avail. Count is 0-2. Swings through the next pitch, and that's a strikeout. Great work right there from Deal, able to bounce back after that unfortunate play just before. Looks like we're going to have a new batter for the Hawks. It will not be Kyler O'Neill. Instead, it will be number 10, Stephen Laney. His first plate appearance. Big time spot for Laney. Wall trying to add an insurance run or two. Wallace and Wright in at the corners for the Indian defense. Deal agrees on a pitch. Gives King over there at second a look before delivering a low offering. 2 balls, no strikes. Laney, the lefty, awaits the pitch from Deal. He goes outside again. Deal a little upset at himself after that pitch. Slipped out of his fingers just a little bit. He's going to take a quick stroll off the mound, try to regroup after 3 straight balls. You expect Laney to keep that bat on his shoulder. And he does just that, but evidently the offering is going to be a little low from Deal. So Laney is issued a walk. Runners at first and second now for the Hawks. And it's back to the top of the lineup, a dangerous part. For the Hawks. There's a play at first, second, and third for the Indians. First pitch swinging is Barbie. Wallace is going to go to second for 1. Great play defensively for Wallace. That was Lewis covering over there at second. No chance to turn 2. Now you just need one more out if you're Jim Ned. Keep this a 1-run game. Give yourself a good chance to get some offense going and battle back in the bottom of the 7th. King at third base for the Hawks. Barbie at first on the fielder's choice. And Jacob Braden at the plate. That one bounces in, and it's going to get past Cooley, and here comes the play at the plate. He's going to tag him out. Great job right there by Cooley. He had trouble finding it initially, but King took off, and he really shouldn't have. That one bounced right back to the catcher. And what a way to head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Heads up play by Cooley, recognizing as soon as he turned around there's going to be a runner just a few feet in front of him. He reaches out to make the 3rd out of the inning. And we head to the bottom of the 7th. Jim Ned down 2-1. It's the last chance for the Indians. Hopefully we can get a little offense going and make things interesting. Stick with us here. We got a tight one. 2 top 5 teams in the state of Texas going at it. 1-run game as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
Dwayne Dacus at Edward Jones understands the best investment you can make is in your family and your community. Growing up locally and graduating from Jim Ned himself, he knows the true value of building this community. That's why he stands firm in the tradition of Jim Ned families, raising the next generation of Jim Ned Indians. When it comes to your family's financial goals, rely on someone who understands what really matters. Dwayne Dacus at Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC, proud supporter of the Indian Nation.
What more could you want? A little matchup here between the number 3 team in Jim Ned and the number 5 team in Wall. A one-run game in the bottom of the 7th inning. Camden Lewis starting things off for the Indians. Oliver remains on the bump for the Hawks. He delivers a first pitch strike. Lewis 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Fouls off the next offering. Next pitch from Kellen Oliver, a bit outside. Here comes the 1-2, swing and a miss from Lewis. 1 out now.
Now batting for the Indians, center fielder, number 18, Gavin Brooks.
That brings up the center fielder, number 18, Gavin Brooks. It's his 4th plate appearance. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 stolen bases, and a run scored. Brooks digs in. Oliver, first pitch strike. Looks like Brooks was taking all the way. 0-1 pitch. This one's going to get down, I believe, a blooper. Oh, spoke too soon. That was Barbie with a diving stop out there in center field. Great play by number 15 for the Hawks. And Jim Ned is now down to their last out. It's Stoney Cooley at the plate. Wall leading Jim Ned 2-1. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2 outs. Stoney Cooley, the last hope for the Indians. Oliver pitches low. Next offering finds the zone. Oliver looking poised and antsy on the mound. Cooley counters him with a little bit more composure and patience at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Next pitch inside. 3-1, hitters count. Let's see if Cooley gets something to hit. Fastball down the middle. Cooley delivers. It's going to be at least a double. This one gets in between the left and center fielders. O'Neal with a great job getting to that one quickly. Cooley with a stand-up double, and the Indians are still alive. Woo, buckle up, folks. Come on now. We got Tucker Deal at the plate, and it's going to be a courtesy runner for Stoney Cooley. That's number 8, Chasen Tolbert now. He is the tying run at second base for the Indians. And Jeremy Gordon, the Wall head coach, strolls out to have a little chat with the umpire, and you got to think this is just to slow down Jim Ned's momentum right here. Perhaps checking on a few other things, but wise move right there from the head coach. Get his guys back with some breath in their lungs. Let's see what Tucker Deal can do at the plate. Man, he's pitched an incredible game from the mound. Just needs a little something through the infield, and you got to think Estrada is going to send Tolbert from second. Takes a first pitch strike, maybe a bit outside from what's been called tonight, but nonetheless, count is 0-1. Off speed, Deal sends one high in the air. Barbie gets underneath it and makes the catch. My goodness, Tucker Deal put a good hack on that one, but it was not quite enough to get past Barbie, the center fielder, and that is how this one ends. What a game tonight. Your Jim Ned Indians take the loss 2-1 to the Wall Hawks. They drop to 24-2, which, by the way, is an incredible record as they head into playoffs. They are 10-2 in the District 6-3A standings. And the Wall Hawks move to 22-9, 12-0 in district play as the teams shake hands now in the middle of the field. It was a pitcher's duel tonight. Wall and Jim Ned with strong performances on the bump. Tucker Deal recorded 21 outs. And the Indians take the loss despite out-hitting the Hawks 8-5. It was Cooley and Brooks who each had 2 hits. Of course, the Indians got on the board in the 3rd inning after an error, scored 1 run. The Wall Hawks come back and capture the lead 2-1 in the top of the 4th after a Jack Jays fielder's choice. And then a single down the right field line, which both scored a run. It was Kellen Oliver who earned the win for Wall. He gave up 8 hits and 1 run, 0 earned runs over 7 innings. He struck out 9 and walked 1. Deal takes a heartbreaking loss for Jim Ned. I mean, goodness, you hate to put a loss on Deal's record for this game. The starter went 7 innings, surrendering just 2 runs, 1 of which was earned. 5 hits, he struck out 5 and walked 4. Woo! We can all take a breath now. It was a great one tonight. What a showing again. The Wall Hawks defeat the Jim Ned Indians 2-1. They improved to 22-9 on the year finish. District 6-3A undefeated at 12-0. Your Indians fall to 24-2, 10-2 in District 6-3A. Both teams are set up for that first place spot in the playoffs due to the divisions. Of course, Jim Ned in that bigger school spot and Wall in the D2 spot. It's looking like a first-round matchup against Lano for the Indians. Perhaps then they will face Early and Bowie. All of that unofficial, of course. We'll wait to hear for a word from Jim Ned Indian baseball program. Tough one tonight for the Indians, but they are poised for a great playoff run. Number 3 team in the state. 24 wins, lots to play for coming up. Thanks so much for joining us on Jim Ned Sports Nation. I'm Malone Graham alongside Chris Holson. Appreciate him running all the things that you guys saw on your board tonight. So, Coach Holson, thanks for that.
Yes.
We'll sign off from here and be back for more Indian baseball when it's playoff time soon. Y'all have a great night.